Alright, I'm a little grumpy because the original piece I was going to bring, I left it in the house or I misplaced it. So I had to take this one off my backpack, which I have to remember to replace with the one that's up there and keep this one in the car. So now I'll turn you around and let you see me. Hold on, before I do, I pressed a button. I keep pressing all kinds of buttons actually. Yeah. Alright. That's as situated as it's gonna get. Today has been not fun, to say the very least. I'm very intuitive and picking up on many different things that I can't explain. I was crying, so my nose is all like runny and stuff now. Leftover from nose blowing. My hair is a little out of control right now. I had a headband on, so I'm putting on a hair tie for what I can salvage. I'm dealing with business inquiries through the cell phone, people texting my email. It didn't sound so good. My car needs more love. Let's I need to plug my phone in before I GTFO. The person that I'm actually attempting to go see right now, I'm still waiting for a text back as a confirmation that it's still safe to come through. And I'm not seeing my charger on top of everything else, which is really lame because that charger wasn't cheap. WTF, how's a charger just go missing? WTF! Oh, there we go. Found it. Hiding behind seat cushions. So I'm just going to assume that it's okay and head that way because it's going to take some time to get over there. And, I'm dealing with a lot of personal frustrations, and the retrograde is kind of just showing me all the things that aren't working and kind of the same things that I've been complaining about and yet have yet to follow through with any actual statistical procedure, plan, strategy, etc. for resolve. So I came with a plan today. A little bit of a somewhat not so structured plan, though it's like better than nothing kind of thing, right? So I'm upset about, you could say, my career and how I seek more stability in that, and that may just be me opening a shop or continuing an education in that. I'm looking at a crystal, what's the word? It's not a certification, it's a accreditation. I'm looking into that. Seems like a really fun class, especially since I'm having some troubles with the college, which I've left voicemails, and frankly it's getting to a point where it's not easy for me to be nice about it anymore because I'm not getting the answers and everything's on pause with them, and really, like, I'm kind of just really upset with myself in my own situation and the fact that I can't really do much about it. So right now I'm headed to, you could say, a spiritual counselor who has helped me before, and she did some crystal work on me, and when I had a reading recently she mentioned some great things about the sacral chakra, which is specifically what she worked on. And funny enough, I had started bleeding for like months after said session. And some say that that's it's part of the process. It's what happens when you're clearing out blockages and stuff like that, especially associated with that chakra. So that's going on. Now I'm fastest way to get where I'm going? I don't know. It might be wiser for me to just go the normal route. Yeah. Because I'm not fully certain without using GPS coordinates. It's been very pressuring. I'm also obviously in many aspects not very happy in my romantic endeavors, and you could say I'm kind of in a rush, and I'm just attempting to figure everything out. I feel like I'm done with St. Augustine. I've been wanting to go to Sarasota. However, I've been limiting myself because I keep thinking like, wow, it's like 4 hours away. How am I just gonna randomly go there? I mean, how did I randomly end up here, like 4 hours away from my family? So it's like the same thing, except I feel like I'm doing the same thing all over again, although differently, and then I'm not fully certain that Sarasota is exactly where I desire to be. So there's that. I have the opportunity to go there right now. My friend Chance lives out there, nearby there, so I can make a stop in Sarasota. So that's definitely something that's been thought about. However, I have like a lot of homework to do, you could say. If I'm going to stay where I am now and follow through with my lease at the museum for a year, then I have some things I need to sort out, and perhaps some things I need to let go of, such as my treasure chest, which is something that's on my mind. So I'm kind of struggling with that, like trying to figure out what to let go of, what to keep, what I would want in my new home. Right now my treasure chest is just really holding all of my costumes, and it kind of works as like a desk. What I'm thinking is maybe I could like leave it out of my room for a little bit and then see how if I miss it. I don't know. I'm attempting to process all of this information and figure out what's resonating with me, what makes me happy. So, and all that is just things that only I can figure out. And it's complicated not to go back to my old ways. You could say, like, it's like this is a time period where I'm stressed out, where I would normally just smoke marijuana, and I'm attempting to not do that, and frankly it's not easy, and it certainly seems like the easiest thing to do. And then coming up with clarity if I'm really doing it for me or not also gets difficult, and part of me wants to like almost prove something to myself. Some of it was like proving to the other people or the world, you know, like, look, I'm a year clean, though I'm still like, I'm not there. I'm like 7 months in, and I'm just like, in the middle of all of this. And not that like smoking would necessarily make anything better either, so I'm also dealing with that. I've been avoiding dealing with the computer and editing and dealing with all of these videos. I just feel like I'm running away from everything and trying to figure out what's most appropriate for me right now is also complicated. I can't lie, I'm going to be really pissed off if this person texts me and cancels on me when I'm already on the way. I'm so impatient. I just like want instant results all the time. I feel like I'm going to sleep like a baby today. I just remembered I did not drink my juicing that I had already created yesterday. I'm just like a frantic mess, and like part of me doesn't want to go home. I mean, it's not like my home is like an awful place or anything like that too. Like, I'm extremely grateful for where I'm at. At the same time, it's just like I've never wanted sacred space as badly as I do right now. And just like, part of me feels like it could be anywhere as long as I can just have like an entire space all to myself, like literally front door, entrance, all mine, all my space. And I feel called to getting small right now and like eliminating things. I really don't want to deal with the chaptering, so I'm going to go ahead and end this rant. Perhaps I'll rant a little bit later of some of the things I'm dealing with, which I feel like I'm not even really expressing. Like, the harder I try to express what's going on inside, the more I feel like it is deeply suppressed, and there's like almost a facade up where I just won't let you inside. And it's like, I won't even let me inside. So I love you. I'm gonna let you go right now. I'll catch you later.